Oh, dude. Yeah. What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 7 of the E46 M3 budget build. Now, I'm heading to the shop right now because today they're starting to fab up the roll cage, which I'm super stoked for. I mean, this is going to be a huge part of the build. I should be at the shop in a few minutes, and we'll see how far they've come. Yo! You getting this ready for paint?
I'll do a little primer.
Look at these guys hard at work. This is Garrett. I still got to give Garrett a proper introduction. What's up, dude? Steven, what's up, dude? Look at how precise Steven's work is. This is beautiful. So he's getting a lot of the mounting points ready, I think is what you'd call it, right? So the bars are going to go through there. Then he already cut and welded this part where the bar is going to come down. Here, there, back here. Straight killer. All right, Garrett, so explain to me, what are we doing right here?
Right now, I'm laying out the bend starts, so that way I know where to bend. And I've already made this mock-up hoop right here. That way, I've already made all of the cars set up and everything, but this is just mock-up hooping. So now I'm gonna make the real deal right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that I was gonna do it all correct the first time.
I hear you. Okay.
We're good to go. I just like to make sure to be positive before I start playing with it now.
If you guys are wondering, the thickness of the bars we're using is 1 3/4 inch. Now,
the outside diameter of the tubing.
The outside diameter of the tubing.
The thickness wall is 1/8 inch.
Okay, so the thickness wall is 1/8 inch if you guys didn't hear. If you had to guess how much the whole roll cage will weigh when it's done, how much would you say it'll weigh?
Honestly, I'm not exactly sure. I've never done a before and after weight for the vehicle with the cage, but I'm gonna say
like 300-400 pounds?
No, not that much, like 150 to 200.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. So in case you guys are wondering what a bender looks like, this is it.
Steel bender, right?
Steel bender.
Power the button right now, we got an electric ram, or we have a ram right here powered by an electric motor. It's pretty badass.
Damn. So meanwhile, Garrett and Steven are killing it on the cage. Justin's over here prepping his truck because he's gonna paint it all one color. He's going white, right? You said white?
Yeah, I'm just gonna paint the cap so I can match the fiberglass for now.
Hell yeah. This thing is gonna look insane.
And I'll get it wrapped up. You gotta have paint down to have it wrapped.
What color wrap are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do silver like my Super Duty with black racing stripes.
Woo! I'm honestly blown away by the amount of precision that this takes, man. I mean, this is real skill right here. So that's the before, and that's the after. All right, so we're gonna call it a night. Garrett went home, but we're gonna be back bright and early tomorrow morning and continue. And it's morning. I'm actually at McDonald's right now picking up some breakfast for the guys and myself, and then we're gonna get right back to work. Thank you. You too. I'm actually gonna go ahead and work on the car a little bit and take out the brake booster and all of that, because I have decided finally that I'm gonna go with the racing pedal box for a few reasons. Because I've talked to people and a lot of people advise against it, but one, Steven gets a really good deal on a super good quality racing pedal box. 2, it looks sick. And 3, it's gonna clear up a lot of this space so we can knock this little tab out right here, clean all this out, and then essentially have the same amount of space on both sides because the racing pedal box doesn't require the brake booster and everything here. All right, so I loosened up all the bolts on the brake booster and everything over here. Removed the brake pedal, and so now it should all just pull out. So the first hoop is in. We got the base down.
So fucking square right now.
So right now, Steven, what are you doing? Measuring out the plates?
Just making a rough template.
Making a rough template for the plates. So that side will end up looking like this side. So he's cutting these plates that are gonna go on this side. So what Steven just did there was use a plasma cutter, and he's cutting the reinforcement plates. So now that he got the first plate in, obviously he's gonna have to cut the ones for the side and the other end, and then weld it all together. So I don't think I've given you guys a proper introduction to Garrett yet, but he does this full time. So he does fab work. Where do you do fab work?
Over at, it's called a TV Metalworks shop, and then I have a bay out of that shop with Kevin and Sean, and pretty much just do all truck stuff as you've seen on Dustin's stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know if I told you guys that either, but he did all the fab work on that truck. So look at how exact these two are. Garrett is the master. So he curved those, and I was told that this machine that's automatic doesn't curve as subtle, it's a little more aggressive, so that's why Garrett's using this guy over here. This old school sailboat looking thing. Garrett coming in clutch with those crazy bends.
And they're twisted.
And he's saying they're also twisted. If you guys can tell, there's a slight angle on them. So in case you guys were trying to understand what I mean by twisted, if you look at the body line, it's slightly angled. It's not perfectly straight. So he managed to get it to angle exactly like the car. So I'm gonna make myself useful and get to work here a little more. So because of the fact that the 2JZ I bought is a front sump, I bought the rear sump oil pan, but obviously I have to scrape off all of this gasket maker, which we'll have to put a new fresh one on and then get it sealed up before we put it on the engine. So I cleaned majority of it off. I still got to scrub it a little more, but we're almost done. The boring stuff. So now we got the second bar welded in place. Look at that. And they cut a little notch out up there so it sit perfectly flush. Garrett was also saying that these two bars are, that run across the A-pillar are the hardest by far to bend and shape and get ready. Is that correct?
Correct. Definitely.
Yeah, so once these are done, which like I said, he already got this one in, and once he gets that one in, the rest should move along pretty quickly because it's just straight bars for the most part. I had to walk the dogs real quick, and in the time that I was gone, look, they finished the main hoop, they got the A-pillars down, and then they also got this crossbar and this cross brace done. Second kicker is in, and then come the crossbars.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Just so you guys get an idea of how tedious this is, Garrett's literally been at this from 9 a.m., took a 30-minute break for lunch, and it's almost 4 now, so that's 7 hours of work. It's crazy. Okay, so a little update from that last clip to now. A whole week's gone by because Steph and I were in Dallas, Texas for her birthday, just hanging out. And yeah, so now I'm back at the shop. And while I was in Texas, the guys had sent me a lot of pictures and updates from the cage build and everything else they're doing to the car so far. So super stoked because the pictures look sick. But I'm going to check it out for the first time in person right now with you guys and see how much they've gotten done. So Steven just pulled up with a surprise. Check out the Mini. Guys, so I have to tell you all about this, but I don't know if I'll do it this episode, but this is a V8 Mini Cooper that he's been building for, I don't know how many years now. I think he said 3, 4. It's ridiculous. All right, guys, I'm about to look at the car right now. I swear I haven't peeked and looked at it yet. I'm gonna give you my reaction first. All right, Steven, let's see. Oh, dude. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I know I posted on Instagram, so if you saw us on Instagram already, that's one thing, but in person, oh my God. And keep in mind, we're not even done yet. I'd say we're like maybe 70% there, because we still got a bunch of other details to do. We still got the side to do. Oh my gosh. Dude, this thing looks insane. And they got the dash fitted. So I do think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece off of the dash so we just have this whole top part, because I feel like it's kind of pointless having that there, especially when that long self-centering shifter is in there. It'll look more clean and flush when this is just one piece and doesn't have this thing here. Okay, so I just got home and my seats arrived, so I figured right now I'm not doing an unboxing, because I'll be honest, I recorded an unboxing a while back and it was really boring and long, so I set up all the parts here on the floor in the living room, and I'm just going to show you all the stuff that I got. That way you don't have to go through the whole hassle of me opening the boxes themselves. But here it is, guys. So we got both Corbu seats, brand new, which I'm actually really happy with. These things are really nice. And they have these like little carbon accents here. The back is kind of like that. I don't know if you can tell. So I got a pair of those. Then shout out to Drift HQ, because they gave me a super good deal on several things, including the PMC transmission adapter, since I'm using the 420G from the E46 M3. Then we got the Stage 1 clutch by Sachs, which I also got from Drift HQ, and then the flywheel. So shout out to, I think you say their name, Duarte and Joel. Shout out to you two guys, the owners of the company, for really giving me a good deal and being so responsive and everything. So great company if you guys are looking for stuff. And now I gotta give a major shout out to my boy Andrew. He owns Addiction Motorsports. He's based out of Orlando, Florida, but he specializes in both BMW and Nissan parts, and he gave me a crazy deal on all this stuff, brand new as well. So through him, I got the Borg Warner Turbo, which is a 63mm. I got the Turbo Smart Wastegate. I got the Radium fuel rail. We got the Injector Dynamics by Bosch injectors, which are 1000cc. Then we got the HKS blow-off valve, which I'm absolutely in love with. This thing is gorgeous. And what else? Oh yeah, and then we got obviously the flange for the blow-off valve. So all of those parts I got from Andrew, so thank you, Andrew. If you guys are looking for parts, I'm definitely going to put his website and info in the description below as well. He does, like I said, specialize in BMW and Nissan, but he pretty much has parts for everything and anything. So whatever you guys are looking for, he pretty much has it. And then the last thing I got was the self-centering shifter by Cooler Works. This actually came all the way from the UK. This thing is sick. So because I'm using the 420G, which used to be an SMG, using this self-centering shifter allows me to use that transmission as a manual without actually having to machine anything in the bell housing or go that route. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. Trying out these seats. They actually feel really nice. They're not too tight or anything, they're just very comfortable. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, please, as always, give it a thumbs up, comment, share the video. All of your support really does make a big difference and help me. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in video 8. Peace.